Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. And as you can see from the title of this video, I will be talking about Melody Cherie's manager Dawn's recent interview with the Gossip Girls, which includes When Tay Talks, Drop the Mic, and Brown Skin Girl. I thought it was a fun and just really exclusive breakthrough interview. So kudos to the Gossip Girls for nailing that interview. Great work. First, I do ask that you please hit the like button on this video. I would really appreciate it. It causes YouTube to recommend this video to more people who have similar interests. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I definitely understand and respect boundaries. So I understood the things that Dawn really could not speak on, or if there were even things that she may not have known, and I can totally tell that Dawn understands boundaries. So I really liked her honesty and frankness when she could not go into details on things. One thing that she did talk about, however, and she spoke her heart, was when someone posed the question about, blacking out due to everything that we have watched Melody go through with her ex-husband. Even to this day, although she left him 3 years ago, and the divorce has been finalized for about 2.5 years ago now. So Dawn actually said to please watch the show. This is Melody's show that she created, and Dawn even gave some advice. She said to please separate the TV show from what we see occurring on social media and outside of the show. And I thought that was great. Dawn literally gave us a technique to deal with all of the things that frustrate us and anger us that we see happening to Melody. It's compartmentalization. So it gets a little tongue twisty there. But when we compartmentalize, we are separating positive thoughts and feelings about a situation from negative thoughts and feelings. I believe that we do it more often than we realize, just as human beings with, a brain, two sides of a brain, decision making, creative side. We do it very naturally. An example could be, if you are a spiritual person who chooses to go to a place of worship, and you say that you do not always agree with everything that your minister or pastor says or does, but these are the benefits to me, being up under him as a pastor or her. These are their positives versus the negatives. And you compartmentalizing may help you to continue going to that place of worship. We definitely do it with our jobs, right? We compartmentalize and we talk about, oh, I have a well-established 401k, we have good benefits, right? That's always been something that the Black community, we were raised growing up to learn that that was pretty much the standard of a good job, if you have health benefits. And then you may think, oh, the job is really close to my home, or the job works with my schedule, with me picking up my kids, etc. So we compartmentalize every single day. And I'm only saying that for example and clarification purposes. But I thought that it was so wise of Dawn to actually share that technique with the audience during the interview. And it just gave me a lot to think about. Now, I have always been one who wanted to watch the show to support Melody. I know that, a lot of people are convinced that she's done. I know in recent days, we've learned of her removing LAMH from her bio on Instagram. I still want to get total confirmation from her that she is leaving the show before I would take away my viewership. Right now, I'm still invested out of my support for her. And like many of you say, you choose to support Melody by purchasing her skincare products and her merch. And that's totally fine. That's great. And I even have the God Said Go journal. I made a reel about it when I first got it in the mail, and she shared it on her IG, and I watched the show as well. That's just how I choose to support. And it does not mean that I am with, I want to say, I am not, because I know what it's like to be sexually harassed on the job and stalked, by males. So I am definitely not with it. And if you've watched any of my videos where I gave commentary on, like Carson Blue's lives when she revealed about the Revenge P, I talked about there was a man that I deeply cared for and I sent pics. He asked for them and I did it. So I would be devastated, humiliated, and felt really low if he chose to share those with anybody. So I put myself in Melody's shoes and I have so much empathy for her. So I'm definitely not with any foolishness. But I still watch the show because it's a show that she created and she's on it. So I totally bonded with Dawn's sentiments. And also another way that I look at me supporting Melody being on the show by watching the show is if you've ever dealt with, whether it was racism on the job, sexism, or people trying to steal from your intellect, your ideas, your hard work, and they are intimidated, so they want to push you out of the job. I feel like there's going to come a time where you just say, F this job, it's not worth the stress. And that's up to Melody to make that decision, right? But until she's there, she's still filming. She actually filmed cordially with Tish this first half of season 6. The same girl who said to her during the season 5 reunion, "You have a dark soul." So that really speaks to me about Melody's ability to still push through when her coworkers are not the most pleasant people to work with. So if she is doing that, then I am still ready to support her by watching the show. But if you, disagree with me, we can most certainly respectfully disagree, right? That's what's great about conversation and adulting all at once. So I wanted to give those thoughts, and I'd love to hear what you all say in the comments. You all are a bunch of intelligent women. I enjoy it so much. So there is something that I also wanted to share. It is a little bit more on the, it's a subliminal. So I do want to share it. I believe that I have it queued up here. So let's see. Yes, this is it. So this is from Stormi's IG, and it says, "I wish I would subject myself to being around a man who acts like a female, whose wife copies everything canvas." Now, you all have seen the stories recently about allegedly, Tish even pulling like the return policies regarding Canvas products and not even changing the wording or summarizing it or anything, just totally taking the document and making it her own for her daughter's hair care line, allegedly, and that's a rumor. And then also, allegedly some of the ingredients in the products literally matches one of Stormi's products, allegedly, from what is going around. So this subliminal, I don't know if it's just to get people all, gassed up for the second half of season 6. I believe it's going to return in the fall. Or if, off camera, or if they're still filming, perhaps Marsau is just annoying Stormi. Stormi, we definitely get that. But this is clearly about Marsau and Tish. I guess, they have gotten on Stormi's nerves. So we have to see what that is about. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I thank you all for checking out this video. Again, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.